process, all about the Durtty Daily, man, is going down. I got a special guest, Mr. Noah,
What's
is in
up?
the building, man. What the fuck is going on?
Nothing, man. Talking to you. What's good?
So look, man, I don't wanna mess up and trash your last name, man. Go ahead and let them know what
it is. Scharf. Noah Scharf.
Scharf.
SCHRFC is silent.
So what have people called you, man?
Shark. They've called me Scart. Fuck anything in God's name, man.
So you're definitely not short at all.
No.
How tall are you?
About 6'6".
It's not a new thing, like thin rappers, man.
I don't know, man.
You have to be a thin rapper and skinny to pop. Like
Something in the
you
water.
got, well, Future's almost skinny. You got Young Thug.
Almost skinny?
Yeah, he's kind of like in between.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
see
you got like Thug. He's not as skinny as Thug, or I guess Wiz Khalifa. Those guys. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, probably about the same height. Dave East is pretty tall too.
So is G-Eazy.
G-Eazy. I've never met G-Eazy yet. How tall is he?
6'5" or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like a rap basketball team.
I guess.
It's not even fair no more. Celebrity basketball will never be the same. Do you ball?
Let me in there.
Do you
Let
play
me in
ball?
the celebrity basketball game and see what happens.
You play basketball.
I play basketball.
What position did you play in high school?
I played when I was in Charlotte in sophomore year. I was like a point guard. I was tall.
Mhm.
I mean, I wasn't tall yet. I was tiny, and I wasn't good at all.
You suck.
I was horrible. I was getting exposed day in, day out. And then I moved here, and then basketball kind of just became a hobby, and then I just started growing, and then I just started getting really good.
Okay.
Like, super good. And
So when did you start getting good? When did you know you were good at music and being a lyricist? That's what I want to know. At what point was like, you know what, this rap shit might do something for me?
Honestly, in the locker rooms before basketball games, when that was like the first time I started seeing people's reactions to me rapping, because I'd rap with like close friends sometimes, and they'd be like, "Dude, you're insane." And when we go into before locker room like practices and stuff, bro, they go insane. And then I was like, "There's no way I can't do it." Seeing these people's reactions,
Right.
And then everybody started networking, put me on with a dude who had a studio. And then when I heard myself for the first time in a set of headphones recording, it was over.
So you knew it.
I was addicted, yeah.
You was like, I'm a man.
Yeah.
Do you remember one of your first raps that you rapped back then?
The first one was I could pull it up right now. It's a SoundCloud song called "Take It Over."
Give me some bars from it. You remember? Remember any of them?
Let me think.
Even if it's a hot 8.
I'm trying to think how it goes in because I can remember it as soon as I get it. Okay, we about to take it over. About to take it over. Damn profit you want, damn profit you want. Try to keep it a secret, but damn my cover blown. I just hope my family reap what they done sow. Been thinking so much like damn, been sinking so much like damn I need a boat. Fuck keeping it clean, forget about the soul. I don't mean to, oh my god, I went dumb. I said some shit about Katniss. I said I'm hungry for the game like Katniss.
Okay. I'm glad you remember that. So how long ago was that?
That was the summer before senior year.
Senior year.
Yes, the summer before senior year.
That was year. Well, we're not gonna.
That was 2015 going into 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not that old.
I graduated in 2016.
I ain't mad. So look, okay, so this is the music thing. So now, how did you even get involved as far as like what's your label that you with right now?
How did I get involved with them?
Yeah, these guys.
It's basically I was working a horrible, shitty pizza job, and I started like playing my music like while we were washing dishes and stuff, and people like started loving it. And then my manager like really started taking a liking to me, and then got out of his way to somehow connect with Boom that he met in Valdosta a long time ago, and then I paid to have a consultation with him, so just so you could hear my music.
So he did charge you.
Yep, and then as soon as I got in there, he was like, "We're ending."
Away?
Yeah, he was
did
like,
he give you your money back?
Huh?
Did Boom give you money back?
Yes,
Okay.
more and some.
Okay, that's cool.
And some.
He's a good guy.
Yes.
Shout out to Boom Man. Okay, so
Trust me, I'm getting paid now.
Okay, I man. So where you originally from, man? Where you
originally from? I was born in Kissimmee, Florida.
Okay, Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee, Florida.
So
Right
how
outside
the hell
Orlando.
did you end up here? I don't even know where Kissimmee is. Shout out to everybody in Kissimmee.
It's like Disney World area.
Okay.
Ish. It's like 5 minutes from Disney.
Sounds fun.
Hated it.
You hated it?
Yes.
Just too happy?
Yes. Too happy all the time. I need to get sad.
So how did you end up in Atlanta, Georgia? Give me your whole story, your rundown.
Okay, so and from Kissimmee, my dad got a business opportunity with some crazy real estate dude in Charlotte. So we go to Charlotte, they start doing stuff in Charlotte, and then what it is with real estate, once the real estate's all sold, like you have to move. You have to go to different places to and then my dad was like just on a run, and he didn't really care. Like me and my sister, he just pick us up with him. Moved to Myrtle Beach. After that, lived in Myrtle Beach for like a year and a half. And then we moved to Wilmington, and then we lived in Wilmington for like 6 months. And then when we were in Wilmington, like we were so miserable, and I was like, we're not doing this anymore. So, because my dad, when we were in Wilmington, he's like, I'm moving to Atlanta. And my mom was like, I'm just gonna take the kids back to Charlotte, and we're gonna finish the kids, like raising the kids in Charlotte. And then while that was happening, shit started going wrong with my mom. Like my mom was getting held, you know, in trouble with alcohol and stuff. And then pretty much social services, they were like, you can't live here anymore. Shot me to my dad.
So what was your sister at this whole time?
My sister graduated and then moved
so
to...
your sister's older?
Yeah,
okay.
My sister's older. My sister graduated the year that I had to leave. She graduated, moved down to my dad, and then I moved down to my dad.
And what age was that when you moved to Atlanta?
That was 10th grade, so however old people are in 10th grade, like 15?
Yeah, 15. So you graduated from Atlanta school?
Well, yeah, it's not really Atlanta, it's Paulding.
Yeah, Paulding County. Georgia. Okay.
Close. I go to Atlanta all the time.
Okay. That's dope.
Where all my business
so
is.
Tell me about your music. What's your inspiration as far as music?
Inspirations growing up, like the first rap I ever got into was obviously Eminem, because that was just this is the first rap I got into it. But before then, I was like really into like old classic music. But then once Eminem came in, Nas, I was obsessed with like lyricism. Nas, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, obviously Drake. Obviously, you know, all the big dogs. T.I., huge influence. T.I. was a huge influence when I was younger. Just like pretty much the big names of rap, like the big dogs. And I would listen to nothing but just the mainstream rap. I didn't really care about the underground scene, and I probably was missing out on a lot. But that's where I just got all my creative energy from.
Wow. So what's the process of you making a song? What's in the room? Besides the microphone, studio, what's in the studio? What's your sessions like?
The process of making a song, like there's really no way to go about it, because sometimes I'll be in my bed and I'll write a whole song just in my bed, and then when I go hear a beat, I'll see if it fits. Sometimes I'll just hear a beat and it's so damn hard I can't help myself, so like I just go in the booth and I just freestyle a couple flows, maybe not even saying words, and then hear what sounds good on it, and then I write to it. But a lot of my stuff's written, and then I'll
I think the best music is written. I don't think everybody has a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody puts so much emphasis on, I freestyle this whole song, but the song sucks. So it doesn't have any content. So what is that? That doesn't mean anything. It's freestyle. Yeah,
and like there is a lot of freestyling that goes into it, but then also a lot of correcting over the freestyles and beefing it up and making it better. You know.
Perfectionist.
Yes.
So coming from the guy that worked at the pizza spot.
Yes.
The trashy ass, shitty ass pizza spot.
Yes.
You get DMs from like Offset, K Count. Just to name a few, A Boogie with the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? TK Kravitz, random people just in your DMs.
Insane.
How does that feel, man?
Like humbling, absolutely. Like, and it all happened like August, man. I had 600 followers.
Wow.
Following like 800. I had no plan for my life at all. My dad was about to kick me out. And I knew in my head, I was like, dude, this music stuff is gonna work out. It has to work out. And it just like it's relief. Honestly, man, because I had no plan B. I set it up so I'd have no plan.
So you said 600 followers. How many followers you got now?
We hit 200K today.
200,000 followers.
Today we hit 200K.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Insane. And the fans, man, like, there's so much love. Like, people sending me paragraphs in their DMs, and it's like, it's just, that's all I do it for, is other people. Because entertainment is just making people forget about how shitty their daily lives are.
Right. How does your dad feel about all your success now?
My dad's a huge fan, but at first, when like I had nothing going for me and I was working at a pizza job, he was trying to kick me out. He was pissed.
Do you ever bring that up, like, Dad, remember he's gonna kick me out?
Yeah. And now he's like, hey, you proved yourself. So
I think all dads are like that. You know, especially the people that actually have fathers out there. So you don't have any kids, right?
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, so let's get into just the rap game period. Okay, we recently just posted one of your freestyles on Durtty Boyz page.
Okay.
And T.I. commented, I guess in the freestyle he thought you said drop the N-bomb nigga. Thought he said it's a whole conversation.
What?
Yeah, it's going on Durtty Boyz page, DURTTYBOYZ. T.I. was one of the ones that said he's dope, but I think he said the N-word. So they had a long conversation. You had fans that actually wrote your lyrics out to him too. So it wasn't a big thing, but have you ever had issues with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? People waiting for you to say the N-word?
No, never.
Okay.
Never. That's not my play. I know the rules. Can't go near that word.
So you're around enough black guys to know that.
Never go near that word.
How do you feel about like white rappers and just, I guess, like white youth even saying the word nigga just because they say who they grew up around?
They shouldn't.
Okay.
They shouldn't do it because they have no right to. They don't understand how it feels to be a certain color in this country. I just think it's just, at this point, man, just keep the peace. stay in your own lane.
Right.
Work
So
on
how do you feel about the racial tension in the country? Like, because I just think like a lot of the young, because you're young cats, so I think y'all grew up a different generation than our parents, our grandparents before us. Even I say including me and how we deal with each other. Like, it's not as intense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not intense to see a little white girl dancing to the Migos, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, it's like, oh, you're dancing to this crazy music. Like, how do you feel about the racial tension? What would you tell some of the older people, that the great-grandparents and the grandfathers that come before us about where we're at right now as a people?
Stop tripping. Like, stop tripping about the little things, man. Like, people care. People genuinely care so much about what other people are doing and what other people look like or what other people are doing. And then they look at their own lives and they're not doing shit.
Right.
And their lives, like, they're commenting hate on people's posts and they're about to get evicted.
Right.
Like, people just need to focus and become the best self that they can be. And then if everybody's becoming the best self that they can be, then the world's becoming better slowly. So
I definitely agree with that answer, for real. What do you feel about the rap game? Okay, so look, I was having a conversation before about how I think back in the day, the rap cats used to be the drug dealers. They used to be the ones selling dope. Now the rappers doing dope, man. We got a whole lot of crackhead artists that's coming out, man. And they like, and I, it sounds crazy, but I just remember back in the day they used to rap about selling it. Now they're users. So like, and we just had a death of Lil Peep just died of an overdose. Like, how do you feel about drug abuse in the rap game?
Drug abuse is definitely ran in my family.
Right.
So I didn't even smoke weed or take a sip of alcohol, believe it or not, until after I was out of school.
Wow.
Just because I was the amount of shit that was going on in my house, I was too, like, it was kind of like a fuck you to my parents. Like,
wow.
I got straight A's and didn't do drugs just so I can hold that over them. Just because, like, I don't know, because when you do stuff like that, obviously, like, it does cope with pain, but it hurts other people around you that care about you.
Right.
And it definitely hurt me, so I don't know. I think it's a dark situation, but what can you do?
Yeah, it's one of the things that's so close to you that it's kind of like, I'm not going down that road.
Yeah, it's just, when people die, man, it sucks that it takes people to die for us to address things, but it's definitely a problem. It's a bad problem.
So growing up in an environment, what would you tell a kid that's watching this interview right now? Like, what would you tell a kid about that being in that environment? Because a lot of the kids don't make it out those type of environments. They end up being users themselves. They end up drinking. They end up doing drugs themselves because they see their parents do it, or their brothers or their sisters. What would you tell them as far as to getting out?
The way to get out, man, is to think for yourself. And is to think for yourself and literally, like, people have to stop caring about what other people's opinions of them are. Like, that's the cause of depression. People feeling like they don't fit in. People feeling like, if you could be comfortable in your own skin and do what you feel like is right with you, your moral compass, just stay in your lane, mind your business, and work on yourself. Because if you work on yourself, nobody can stop you from working on yourself. Because it's up in here.
Not mad about that. Not mad about that. Got a lot of brains on you, brother.
Thank you.
I ain't mad, man. This new project is coming out real soon. Has anybody compared you? Like, you kind of look like MGK. Have anybody told you that before?
We were actually, was that the night that I signed with Boom? DJ took me out to the strip club. First time ever.
And they thought you was MGK?
Thought I was
Did
MGK.
you take advantage of that situation?
Yes.
You did?
No.
I would have been like, this is my brother, man. What's good? What's poppin'? All you gotta do is rap after that. There's not too many tall white guys rocking around killing like you killing, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. People would call me MGK back in high school, man. That's a nickname that is stuck.
Okay. Back in high school?
Yes.
Did it get on your nerves?
Yes.
Were you pissed off all the time?
100%.
So recently, I looked at it. Jeezy tried to reach out to from management or definitely. Tell me about that situation.
Basically, Boom helped out with that situation, but Jeezy started taking a liking to what we were doing. You know, he's been so helpful, and he's been offering so much for us, and hopefully finna meet up again tonight. Get studio time. You know, that's the biggest part, is being able to just go into a studio and workshop for months.
Okay.
You know, just try to get product out, and that's what he's gonna help us do.
I ain't mad about that. So what you think your next move is? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the Wavy single out right now. What's next for Noah?
What's next is push what we got right now, and then also definitely cook up something to drop on y'all's heads.
Right. Because you know a lot of artists are going independent now. Is that a route y'all might thinking about going just because all the traction you're getting?
I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, like, honestly, I really don't care, because money has never been a thing for me, like an incentive for me, and I know that I'm smart with my finances, that I could be fine without going independent, and I know that, you know, as long as my music's getting heard and I can put my music on a platform and the influence I can get off that, I don't really care about the money situation as far as a label.
Okay, well, when you get some money, what's the first thing you're gonna buy?
The first thing I'm gonna buy when I get some money. Oh my God. Dude, I don't know.
Kid growing up. What
I
did the young
don't
Noah
know.
want?
Something dumb. It's gonna be something dumb, probably. I'll probably get a pad first.
Okay.
Probably get a pad, get a hot tub, put on the inside of my house, put some cameras up, you know, see what we do. The night after when we wake up, we can't remember it.
So that's dope.
Know.
What kind of car?
Probably a hot tub.
Hot tub. Okay. What kind of car?
Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Why Tesla?
I don't know. I ain't gotta pay for gas. That's fine, and it drives by itself.
Just see, that scares me.
True.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I can do that. It's just because I want to be able to control my own destination in life. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so Nicki Minaj just recently tweeted basically like the white rappers are the wave. Need to sound a white rapper, they popping right now. How do you feel about that?
I mean, shit.
y'all got Post Malone. Who's out? Post Malone. G-Eazy.
G-Eazy.
Russ is out. Russ is dope.
Yeah.
Lil Pump looks white,
Logic.
even though he's not.
Logic.
Nobody knew the difference recently. Logic's out.
Logic. I think he's about to retire though.
Why?
He's got one more and then he's done. That's what I heard.
So how do you think you compare with that realm of the new white rappers?
I think that I am just an artist. When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I think that I could bring a lot more to the table than just rap.
Right.
You know, as far as just making music on a musical level. You know, it's sounding good when it hits your ears. That's what I'm trying to do. No matter what type of genre it is, if it hits your ears and you like it, it's undeniable.
So how did you hook up with DC Young Fly? I've seen him in a couple videos.
DC Young Fly, Quinn knows him. Quinn, and then reached out, and then I played my music for him. And DC Young Fly, man, he's a genuine dude.
Right.
He's a great person.
See, I can respect him because we actually seen him come from the hood of the West Side.
Great person. He told us some stories, man, about him jumping off a roof in school.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's had a crazy life, man. So I definitely salute you and everything you got going on. Let them know about the new single out right now.
Yes. Wavy. I'm so wavy, baby. Out right now. Hot 107.9. That was corny.
Durtty Boyz is going down, man. Noah Scharf, right?
What's up? Noah Scharf.
Scharf, got it right.
See you silent.
Yeah, it's going down. See you silent.
Don't you fucking mess it up.
Yeah, Durtty Daddy is going down. No! It's going down.